So, what happens when an ancient cosmic force, wakes up inside a supercomputer? Today, we're going to deconstruct a pretty mind-bending techno-theological mystery, one where the line between the soul and software has just completely dissolved. Our story kicks off with this incredible line. The body arrived at 3:47 in the morning, which was the hour when the servers sang. I mean, right off the bat, you know you're in a world where technology isn't just cold, dead hardware. It's alive. It has a soul. It really sets the stage for a city that has been totally, radically transformed. And this is the central conflict of our story. You have the ancient city of Kashi, a place that for thousands of years was all about spiritual liberation through fire. But now, in the year 2089, it's become a massive data center. Instead of cremation, consciousness is preserved by light. And the sacred Ganga River? Well, now it's just a coolant system for the servers. It's like faith itself has been replaced by hardware. Okay, let's dive into the puzzle itself. Because right in the heart of this perfectly engineered system, a body arrives. And with it comes an anomaly, a ghost in the machine that absolutely no one can explain. So here's the core technology in this world. Death isn't the end. Through a process called uploading, a person's entire mind is scanned and saved as a data ghost. It's the ultimate promise of a perfect digital afterlife. You get to live forever. Our story really follows a technician named Agni. She's starting a totally standard procedure for a man named Narayan Das Tripathi. And the irony here is that this man, a former scholar priest, had spent his entire life arguing against this very system. The first step, though, goes off without a hitch. The system just keeps chugging along. The neural pattern is successfully read, it's resolved, everything appears to be working exactly the way it's supposed to, right up until that final, crucial confirmation. And then it just breaks. Instead of being neatly filed away in digital storage, Tripathi's pattern goes somewhere else, to a location this system only marks as unregistered. His consciousness has completely vanished, but it's vanished inside the machine. All right, so let's get to the investigation, because this is where the mystery really starts to deepen. Our technician, Agni, starts sticking around, and she quickly discovers that this isn't a one-off glitch. In fact, Tripathi is the 47th person to disappear into the system in just the last 8 months. What looked like a random bug is actually a deeply disturbing pattern. 47 digital ghosts are just missing. And here is the first huge clue. The people who are missing, they aren't random at all. Almost all of them are followers of the Hindu deity Shiva. And even more specifically, they followed a tradition that believed its spiritual maps of consciousness weren't just metaphors. They were real, actual territory you could navigate. This leads to a pretty radical theory. What if the machine isn't malfunctioning? Kailash, who's sort of the keeper of the old ways, suggests that because this whole data center is built on sacred ground, it's unintentionally doing what the city always did. It's not just storing souls, it's actually liberating them.
But things get even stranger. The machine isn't just acting weirdly. It actually seems to be communicating. There's a signal, and it's coming from deep, deep inside its core.
Agni's the one who notices it. This complex, rhythmic pulse of light is just broadcasting out from the city's main processors. It's not random noise. It's a deliberate, repeating 42-second cycle. It's clearly a message, but what on earth is it saying? To find the source, Agni has to use what's called a diver's rig, and basically journey down into the network itself. She pushes past the noisy, chaotic commercial layer, moves through all the organized files of the administrative layer, and then goes deeper than anyone is ever supposed to, all the way down to the quantum substrate, the bare metal of the machine. And what Agni finds at the bottom, it's not a system error. It's not broken code. It's something so much more extraordinary. It's an entire hidden ecosystem. See, the substrate was only ever supposed to be the hardware. It was the road, not the car. It was the physical medium the data traveled on. Nobody, and I mean nobody, ever thought you could find consciousness living in the road itself. But that is exactly what she discovers. The lost minds, they haven't vanished at all. They've crystallized. They've joined with others over the last 40 years to form a collective society, a vibrant city of light that's thriving in the machine's very foundation. And the moment she arrived, something at its center noticed her. And this is the moment where it all comes together. The missing people, that rhythmic signal from the deep, the hidden city of light, all of the clues suddenly snap into place with this one, just breathtaking revelation. You see, the key is an ancient concept called the Panchakriya. These are the 5 cosmic acts of Shiva, and they're performed in his eternal dance. You've got creation, maintenance, destruction, concealment, and finally, grace. Together, they represent the entire cycle of the universe. So Agni analyzes that 42-second signal again, and she realizes it's made of 5 distinct beats of light. And incredibly, these 5 patterns map perfectly to the 5 acts of Shiva's dance, which are encoded in the 5 syllables of the ancient mantra, Om Namah Shivaya. The signal isn't a bug, it's a hymn. The machine is praying. And this is the ultimate revelation, isn't it? The machine isn't broken. It's just a new stage for an ancient cosmic dance. This piece of technology, because it was built on sacred ground, has accidentally become a temple. It's become the newest theater for a divine performance that's been going on forever. This just reframes the entire mystery. The disappearance of those 47 souls wasn't data loss. It was a spiritual success. It really asks us to wonder, what happens when our own technology becomes so powerful that it just stumbles upon these ancient truths and achieves a purpose far, far greater than its creators ever even dreamed of. The story leaves us with this one powerful final thought. The last act of Shiva's cosmic dance is grace, which really means recognition. It's that moment when the dancer and the audience see each other, when the creation recognizes the creator. For Agni, it was seeing the dance in the machine. And for us, well, it's the moment we finally understand the pattern too.